Animations wasn't continuing. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's King Carlton here. Welcome back to another video today. Welcome to Freaky Friday Animations Part 3. You guys smash the like button on that last one. I don't think I've ever done a Freaky Friday Animations twice in a row. Every time I do, I take a break. But 10 likes, we gonna just get like a 10 like goal every video, every time we do this, whatever. But I don't know what it is. It's Friday. Or it's Thursday for me, but it'll be Friday for you guys when you watch this. Anyways, let's get right on to this video. Y'all know it's almost tradition now to watch a Meat Canyon video to start off the Freaky Friday Animations. Let's get it. Without further ado, sit back, relax, grab you a snack. Let's get it. And if I look like high, I'm not. It's just allergies. Let's get it. Office cartoon. I don't watch The Office, so I might not get it. Golly, that man's head.
Dunder Mifflin. This is Jim.
You got a mega mind head, yo.
This is Pam. I think it's time to prank Dwight now.
Oh. Does that amuse you, baby? Does me pranking Dwight make you...
Oh my, no.
Yes, Jim. Thank you. My Pam.
We're not doing this, no.
I am indifferent to Jim's existence.
My world is crumbling around me.
Michael, I want Jim fired.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm so
You're a
confused.
social parasite, right? An outcast that no one cares for. You slave away all day just to look like a fool by my hand, and no one pays any attention. All because you are so incredibly different and unlikable.
Oh, curse you, Jim, and your wacky pranks.
I too am. I'm hoping that Pam will be able to notice my overbearing friendship and open herself up to me. But as of late, she is sending me nothing but mixed signals.
I love you, Jim.
What is up with the second half? I don't know what's going on anymore.
This happened to me a couple of years ago.
Okay.
My family and I moved to a new house. It was quite old, and it had been sitting empty for at least 15 years before my family decided to buy it. At first, I was just happy that we had a new house, but after that, I had some weird experiences. My room was right across the bathroom, and at night, I would hear strange noises coming from it. Actually, if you listened more carefully, it sounded like it was coming from the walls.
That man's just
but
living,
when I
bro.
finally got enough courage to walk towards it, the noises always stopped. Not much later, I got used to the sound and eventually stopped being scared of it. But that wasn't a problem compared to other things. My stuff started to go missing, like my clothes, underwear, and even one of my pillows. Sometimes I yelled at my little sister, since she often came into my room. I thought that she probably stole my stuff, but whenever I got mad at her, she said, "Why would I take your underwear? I'm not a thief." Eventually, I couldn't find my stuff. Even worse, our food also went missing, little by little.
The man is freeloading, bro.
My family and I felt uneasy. One night, I was laying in my bed about to go to sleep, and as I rolled over, I saw a figure in front of my door.
Bro.
That sent chills down my spine, so I rubbed my eyes, and it was totally gone. I thought it was just my imagination, but after that, I started receiving little notes on my bedside table when I woke up.
Hey.
Pretty. I see you.
No.
And other weird things were written on it. However, I figured that my sister was trying to scare me, so I just ignored it. And that day became the most terrible memory of my entire life. One day, my dad and I were fixing up the bathroom. Because the entire house was pretty old, we were repairing the inside of the bathroom first. As we were tearing the tiles of the wall, Dad took the huge mirror off, and at that instant, I screamed. There was a little room in the mirror,
bro.
And there I found my stuff, and even my underwear, along with empty food wrappers.
Yo, this man's...
We couldn't believe what we just saw.
Oh, man.
And Mom immediately called the police. They arrived pretty fast, and when they inspected that tiny room, they found out that there was a man who had been living in it for at least a couple of months.
Bro.
But he was not there, so the police promised that they would search for him outside. After that, we demolished the room, and since I turned 18 years old, I moved to my college nearby and got my own apartment. Sometimes I go back to my hometown to visit my parents, but never spend the night. I know that the man was still never caught, and I'm always paranoid, wondering if he's still hiding somewhere in our house.
The fact that he was living there for months, bro. Just chilling. He got his own bed. Like... Oh my goodness.
I'm not really a fan of online classes.
Real talk.
To be honest, I miss my school and I miss my friends.
Same.
But we're unable to leave our house after the recent outbreak in my country.
It's reflecting off
of
what's really
situations
going
like
on.
these where you really realize how much you took for granted just by going outside.
Exactly.
Going to the movies, to the beach, or just simply doing whatever you wanted. But I don't want to be infected, so I obey the state's order to quarantine and wash my hands really often.
Oh my
and avoid
God, you sound miserable. How much you took for granted. I miss going to the movies, but I obey the state's laws by washing my hands. Like, bro, get some enthusiasm.
Touching my face. To give you some background information, I live alone. I rent an apartment while studying in a big city from my parents. We've never really gotten along, so I decided to go back to my hometown. They would make me do the laundry and cook every day like last summer. I'm not falling for that again. Not this time. This really creepy situation happened to me during my last online class of the day. I have heard stories about people doing pranks
bro, get some enthusiasm,
into random classroom meetings on the internet, and I never expected it could ever go this far. A scary stranger made me frightened for my life for the next few nights. I attend a university where classes on Thursday ends around 9 p.m. It was 8:30, and I was already so bored and tired after a whole day of sitting on my desk chair.
Facts.
I was drinking an energy drink and pretending
I never do that.
to listen to my teacher. It was already dark outside, and the only light in my room was emitted by the display of a shiny full moon coming through the window. My teacher had decided to end our class sooner because we were listening carefully and actively participating in the lesson. Obviously, he wasn't talking about me, I thought to myself, and I laughed slightly. Most of the lesson I was on my phone anyway. Yes, I know I'm lazy, but I'm sure you've all done this plenty of times in your classes too. Teacher and the students left the class, but me and a few of my friends stayed a while longer to talk about some school stuff. For a few minutes we were talking and joking around when all of a sudden someone entered our chat room.
Like, for real, somebody just joined.
His name was Tim16, and he had turned on the microphone and a camera, but we couldn't see anything because it was pitch black. Me and my friends were so confused, and it was funny in the beginning. We thought it was one of our friends who came back to the chat room to prank us, but soon it became too creepy to even categorize it as a prank.
I bet he breathed it in the mic.
We asked...
I bet he was all up on the mic like... That was obnoxious, I'm sorry.
him some questions
early
like,
in the morning,
who are you? Or, how did you even get into this meeting? But the only answer we got was just breathing.
Yup.
I could recognize the window or door through his camera and see some movement there, but I figure it was too dark to make up even a face or her face.
It's all stand up in here. I don't care about
My
this
friends
buffering.
and I decided to make fun of him and started to say
I see the
something
struggles of a YouTuber.
like,
behind the
I'm so
scenes.
scared of you, Mr. Mysterious Guy. I'm gonna piss my pants right now.
You talking now.
Of course, with the really bad acting along with it. We were all laughing when he finally said something.
Having fun mocking me?
With a really
Dang,
heavy
Patches?
low voice. It was so terrifying that we all froze in fear. Shivers went down my spine. He was using one of those voice modulating apps, but still, it was even scary as hell just to consider the fact that I was sitting alone in my room and it was nighttime.
And you got your windows open.
Suddenly,
bro.
the mood in the chat room was serious. Okay, whoever the hell you are, please stop pranking us because it's not funny
be
anymore.
smart. Leave the call. Call the teacher. Get some more students for witness. Screen record. Like,
my friend Thomas told him. I still thought it was one of our best friends, but he was just pushing it way too far at this point. Suddenly, the figure on the screen came closer. I could make out some of the facial attributes. I don't know if it was because of his low-quality camera that he was using or if there was something wrong with my own display, but his face looked so deformed. I was so scared. Maybe it was a mask or something, I asked myself. Someone really wants to scare us with a sick joke. If this would turn out to be just a prank from one of our classmates, I swear to God, I'll beat their ass.
no, you wouldn't.
I texted Thomas in a
No,
private
you
chat.
wouldn't. If you ain't say that to him, no, you wouldn't.
Then the man said,
Because you were so mean to me, I'll have to punish you. First one will be Thomas. See you at your place real soon.
He knows their freaking
Then he
names,
left
bro.
the
Y'all
chat
didn't
room.
screen record. Get the
how
teacher.
the hell did he
get more
even
students.
know his name?
Like,
On the chat, he had his nickname as Student 85. This must have been somebody that Thomas knew. At that point, I had a huge lump in my throat. I couldn't even say a word.
I
I
got
think
no
some
words
of
for
my
you,
friends
fam.
in my chat room had
I
some of
would've
the same
dipped out
feelings
of
as
that
well.
call.
We
You
all
not
looked
catching
through
out,
each other
closing
and we
the
all
computer,
agreed to
turning
end
off
this
the Wi-Fi,
meeting
turning
for
off
today,
location.
so we all closed
All
out
of
the
that.
chat
I'm not
room.
doing assignments for a week.
Nobody was thinking straight at this point.
Yeah, apparently I weren't.
When I turned off my computer, I immediately felt like somebody was watching me from
Lock your
outside.
doors. The window is still open,
I hopped to the
bro.
window and I closed it.
I'm
I
up
knew
in the
it was just
clock.
my imagination, but I just couldn't stop
You
thinking
pull
about
up,
this
I'm
guy
shooting.
and his weird deformed face on that computer. Even more scary was the fact that I was alone in my apartment. I immediately locked the doors
it's
and I
buffering.
went straight to bed.
Nah, I
After a
couldn't
long
sleep
sleepless
I gotta
night,
be up.
I texted Thomas
I'm in
and
the
I was
bed,
fortunate
block
to know
on.
that he was
What?
okay.
What you gonna do?
And nobody was anywhere in his house
You got
all
an iPhone
evening.
11? Okay, I see
We
you.
were both scared and decided to text all of our classmates and let our teacher know about the incident. Nobody admitted to this type of prank. We gave up after a few days of trying to figure out who it was, but that
I didn't
person
tell
never
the
again
teach,
joined
like,
our chat room
I'm-
or even appeared around Thomas's house. I really hope it was just a prank,
I had to pop my ears.
and I will never see him again or that face. I'm still anxious even having online classes in the evening on Thursday nights,
Yeah,
but
forget that video
it's
chat
becoming
stuff.
more and more bearable. I really can't wait for
just
this
stutter?
outbreak to be over and we can just all go back to our normal daily lives.
Alright, well. Alright, y'all, this last one is I'm allergic to cold. They just get weirder and weirder. But I guess that's why it's called Freaky Friday Animations. Let's go. Let's get it.
Hello,
Yeah,
I'm
excuse the
Karen,
buffering.
and today I'll share with you how
name
my
is
disease
Karen.
complicated my life and got me in trouble. But before I move on, like the video and hit the subscribe button with the notification bell on it. Rumor has it that if you do so, you'll get taller by 5 inches tomorrow. Sierra and I have been best friends since kindergarten. We used to do everything together, and by everything, I literally mean
what?
everything. She was also the only one who knew about my cold allergy. At the age of 5, I was diagnosed with a rare disease called cold urticaria, which means that I get a severe skin rash whenever I get exposed to cold.
What?
That meant I had to stay warm all the time. I couldn't enjoy eating ice cream or drinking ice smoothies, so my body temperature wouldn't go down.
That's tough.
And in winter, I had to wear multiple layers. I always looked like a giant bear with my super huge raincoats.
That is tough.
I also couldn't enjoy playing in the snow, and Sierra would always come to my house and spend time with me inside.
Well, you pretty much explained why you're allergic to cold. We're not even a minute in. Like, is there even a reason to keep watching anymore? I guess I will.
However, that all changed when we got to high school. Sierra came from a rich family. Her dad owns a chain of fast food restaurants across the country. My parents, on the other hand, were both teachers. They barely made it from month to month. When students knew that she was rich, they all wanted to become friends with her. Guys wanted to invite her to their activities, and boys wanted to date her, but they always invited her alone. No one wanted me to join. One time, Alice, one of the most popular girls, approached us while we were having lunch and invited Sierra to her birthday party. And then she added, "The invitation is for you only. It's an exclusive
Man, I would have
party."
memed you right
I
there.
knew that she wanted to get under my skin with that comment, but I couldn't care less. I told Sierra to go. I didn't
that's
like
ice cold,
Alice
man.
anyway. After that, Sierra started getting tons of invitations, and we stopped seeing each other as much. Then, something unexpected happened during chemistry class. The teacher assigned all the students to work in pairs. I had to work with Hudson, the hottest boy at school. He was the captain of the football team. Hudson and I started working on the project together, but soon enough, he
I'm gonna be
confessed
honest,
his
y'all.
feelings for me, and
What she's talking about has nothing, literally nothing to do with her being allergic to cold. She's talking about school drama, a crutch, like, yeah, we're done. We're done here. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Turn on post notifications. Comment down below what you guys thought of the video. Which one was your favorite? 10 likes to continue this series. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Was popping on Addy, something to Addy, and she calling me daddy. We was popping on pills, do it for the thrills. You run up on us, and you finna get killed. We popping on Addy, yeah, something to Addy, and she calling me daddy, yeah, she calling me daddy.